We have Dr. Renick here now from Applied Research Associates. He's going to talk about they did some validation as well, and his insights in technology and potential applications that they see. Okay, thanks.
It's challenging fundamental theory, and I went through a period of about 3 years of doing my own due diligence. And I was convinced at that time that he's got something here. This is really good stuff. I was with Northrop Grumman at the time, and I began talking to government offices, DOD offices, and finally met Randy in the spring of 1999 when I visited these laboratories that he had opened up, I guess, the 1st of January, early in the year 1999. And when I left, I was convinced that, number one, government scientists need to come in and take a serious look at this. My plan at that time was get a few chemists I know, physicists I know in the military labs come in, and they'll say, yeah, this is great stuff, introduce them to Randy, and then I would walk off into the sunset and go skiing and hiking and that sort of thing. It didn't work out that way at all. I think you've already gotten some sense of the resistance that the scientific community has to Randy's work. I wish if you had 2 hours, and Randy's not going to let me do this, I could talk about the elements of this theory and how beautiful it is, how it suddenly connects back to Maxwell and Newton. And science went off the rails in the early part of the 1900s. And so we are now going through this process of validation. We have completed 2 validation studies with 2 major universities, with the major well-known research facilities and labs at those universities. And we have confirmed that this amazing thermal energy generation from materials, simple materials, common materials, that you simply cannot explain where that energy came from. And so we have basically validated that twice. In fact, with one of the universities, I think Nick did about 6 or 7 experiments, $3,500. So you may ask, well, why don't other universities, why don't other research organizations, it only costs me a few $1,000s just to do a simple experiment to demonstrate this excess energy of this unexplainable heat source. Why don't they do that? Well, that's because you're getting back to the nature of the way science is done. It's like a religion. We have a high priesthood. And the priesthood says what's true, what you can do, what can be funded, and that's the way it works. It is a shame. And I'm looking forward to tearing down that. In fact, I guess that's one of the things that keeps me going, is not just getting this technology in the hands more, but tearing down this priesthood and showing everybody what the truth is about the way nature works. Black Light and ARA have been talking for some time, about 7 or 8 years now. ARA is a science and technology engineering firm. Most of our business is with defense. We've been in business about 35 years, around 1,100 employees, a little over 200 million annual receipts or revenues. And they have criteria by which they evaluate all the high-tech firms in New Mexico and rank them according to this list of that criteria. And for probably the last, that Flying 40 activity has been in existence about 7 years now. For the last 10 years, ARA has been, most of the time, number 1 or number 2. And so ARA has worked hard to earn the reputation that we have. And I've had a number of different laboratories say we are willing to investigate the black light power technology because we trust ARA and the DOD. We have a big problem with many big solutions. Well, black light power provides answers to those questions. So when I talk to the engineers and scientists in the labs and the DOD labs, then they say, we don't care about the controversy, just show us what you got, show us your stuff. Do that, show us what you got, then we can talk. So it was that kind of thinking that led to the license agreement that we signed a little over a year ago that gives ARA rights to use the solid fuel technology, much of what you've been seeing here, for government purposes only. Just a couple of comments, in having been working with Lifeline for 15 years, seeing the experiments, have a pretty good understanding of what's going on here. And in particular, the power production technology that Randy has just showed you. From a consideration of the mechanics, the physics, processes that are involved, there simply are no showstoppers.